For a really long time now, I've wanted to improve my editing skills and speed. The only thing stopping myself from achieving this goal is my editing style. You see, there are hundreds or probably thousands of different editing styles across the internet to choose from.
My biggest problem tonight?
Some are more cinematic, while some are more, well, low effort. Once I have chosen the perfect editing style for my content, only then will I be able to perfect the speed and quality of my editing. Now that you know a little bit more about my problem, I can show you the solution. I picked out 3 of the most popular editing styles throughout the Hive community, and I will attempt to make a full 3-minute video for each style. The 3 most popular editing styles throughout the Hive community that I have picked out are simple, story, and cinematic. The first editing style is mostly based on Officy. His style is usually very effective, but it's also very simple. The second style is mostly based on SparkSky, which can be cinematic at times, but also simple. This style takes longer to master than the first, but the result is worth the wait. And finally, the last editing style is mostly based on Savage Game. Savage is known for his absurd editing skills, which is impressive, especially because he doesn't even talk in his videos, and it still keeps me glued to the screen. This 3-minute video is going to be especially difficult because of this. Before I can even start editing the videos, I have to record. So let me do that real quick. After editing all 3 videos, I found some important details that these creators use to make their editing style look so good, and I want to share them. I'll go down the line from easiest and shortest amount of time to the hardest and longest time. First off, we have Officy. Officy, as expected, was the easiest and the least time consuming. Probably the most key aspect of his editing style that makes it look the way it looks is his text. The text in Officy's videos are all in a simple, straight font, white fill color, and black stroke color. It also has a slight shadow underneath. The text animation is a simple zoom in. Officy uses both B-roll and A-roll really well, especially in his intros. Secondly, we have Savage Games. Now Savage's editing style uses a lot of this halftone effect. It makes items or objects in his editing pop, and it gives it a unique look. Another thing I've noticed is this blur effect. However, I tried literally everything to replicate this effect, but never came close. Then one morning, I realized all I had to do was just duplicate the clip and scale it up just a tiny bit, then just lower the opacity by 50, and that's it. Finally, there's SparkSky. SparkSky took the longest, mostly because of the 3D modeling and rendering. It was also very time consuming because animating the camera and players in Blender took weeks. One thing that makes SparkSky's style so good is the cinematic feel. He adds story and cinematics to his video. However, I made a thumbnail tutorial using his editing style, so there wasn't much room for cinematics. Now after testing these editing styles, I've learned one important thing. I shouldn't copy others, and neither should you. We should create our own amazing editing styles.